If I am not for myself, who is for me? If I am only for myself, what am I? And if not now, when? We all know this famous quote from the great Sephardi Tana Hillel, who was born about 2,000 years ago. Now, when I wrote this, I was hoping to be able to wear my own Sephardi kippah, but my mother pointed out the school rules obliging me to wear a simple navy blue one. And we cannot argue with she who must be obeyed, my mother. How do these lines sum up our responsibilities in life? If I am not for myself, who is for me? Hillel tells us to look after ourselves, but not to lose sight of the bigger picture. If I am only for myself, what am I? We are not islands. We have responsibilities to others and the world. For example, take the environment. It provides us with water and the air we need to live. But as I'm sure that Mr. Turnbull would agree, just as the environment supports our lives, we have the responsibility to support the environment around us. One of our goals in life is sharing and caring, just like we were taught in kindergarten. Hillel then asks, do you know who and what you are? Are you using your God-given talent to help others? Ask yourself, what is your God-given talent? I'm still searching for mine. It might be public speaking. Mind you, if this speech goes badly, I probably should rule that one out. If not now, when? Time is a precious thing. So much to do and so little time to get it right. It's like this presentation. I have only 4 minutes to present my message, and this is just like cooking gefilte fish. If you've underdone it, it's raw, and if you've overdone it, it gives you terrible indigestion. Rav Soloveitchik said that our main human characteristic, which is a pretty big deal, is to take active responsibility for our lives and others around us. Because life comes with a responsibility to do something. And this is in stark contrast to the well-known Descartes quote, cogito ergo sum, I think, therefore I am. Here Descartes argues that it is in fact the gift of thought which is humanity's most vital possession. Neither of these responses are the whole answer. Life is not about just thought or just action. Life is about thoughtful action. In his book To Heal a Fractured World, Rabbi Sachs says, humanity's strength is the ability to think before we act. In other words, our ability to make rational choices. And those choices define who we are and how we contribute to the world. When Paul Johnson, a Catholic historian, was asked, what makes Judaism special? He said, Judaism is unique that it manages to give equal weight and responsibility to the needs of the individual and the community. Now, every rabbi seems to include a quote from the week's parashah, but luckily for you all, I am no different. In Netzavim, God gives us 3 choices, the choice between life and death, good and bad, and blessing and curse. Then God does an amazing thing. In the final verse of that parashah, God sums up all of the choices with one cry to action. And you shall choose life. In this, the month of Elul, God is calling us to choose life, to tikkun olam, to heal the world. Choosing life comes with responsibilities to both God and the world, and is rewarded with God's promised blessings. So I ask you all to choose life, because life is God's call to responsibility. Thank you.